1989, a quiet town in Montana. A name you won't find in any history book, but one that will forever be etched into the annals of scientific curiosity and conspiracy. Dr. Roger K. Thompson, a geneticist who vanished without a trace, leaving behind a project so controversial it was buried in secrecy for over 3 decades. Dr. Thompson was no ordinary scientist. With a career spanning from the prestigious Stanford University to the National Institutes of Health, his expertise lay at the intersection of genetics and immunology. In 1987, he received a grant from an unknown source to establish a research facility in the remote outskirts of Montana. It was here that he conducted his most groundbreaking and strange experiment. Intrigued? You should be. Because what we're about to delve into is not just another tale of shadowy agencies or classified experiments. This story has tangible roots in real science, making it all the more chilling. The project was codenamed Gemini. While details are scant due to its highly classified nature, we do know this, Gemini involved genetic modifications on animals. Not just any animals though, local reports indicate that bison were used as test subjects. Why bison? We can only speculate, but considering their symbolic importance to the American West and their resilient genetic makeup, they certainly make intriguing candidates for such experimentation. Now, here's where things get really interesting. In 1989, amidst growing public concern over genetic engineering, Dr. Thompson disappeared. So did his entire team. All that remained was an abandoned lab, filled with cages of seemingly normal bison. Nothing to suggest the controversial work that once took place there. But fast forward to 2015, when a group of amateur cavers stumbled upon a hidden underground chamber beneath the old lab site. Inside, they found something shocking: vials of unidentified biological material, labeled with dates coinciding with Dr. Thompson's tenure. Samples were sent for analysis, revealing DNA sequences unlike anything seen before. These revelations sparked a renewed interest in Dr. Thompson and his mysterious project. Questions abound. What exactly was Project Gemini? What happened to Dr. Thompson and his team? And most importantly, what implications do these discoveries have for the future of genetic science? As we continue exploring this fascinating mystery, remember, facts are often stranger than fiction. The truth behind Project Gemini may be more astounding than anything we could imagine. Stay tuned as we dig deeper into the strange and forgotten experiment in Montana's history. Delving into the labyrinthine world of Project Gemini, we find ourselves ensnared in a web of enigmatic figures and clandestine organizations. The project's lead scientist, Dr. Daniel E. Crewson, was an accomplished geneticist who had made significant contributions to his field even before joining this top-secret endeavor. A prolific researcher with numerous patents and publications to his name, Dr. Dodder II. Crewson held degrees from both MIT and Stanford University. In 1978, he became part of the genetics department at the University of Montana, where he would later be approached by the cryptic organization known as the National Research Security Council. This shadowy group, believed to have ties to various government agencies, funded Dr. Crewson's work on Project Gemini from 1983 until its sudden termination in 1995. The NRSC's involvement raises more questions than answers. Its existence is shrouded in mystery, with no public records or websites listing its members or mission statement. It appears to operate outside the purview of Congress, making it nearly impossible to track its activities or funding sources. Despite these ambiguities, the NRSC's influence on Project Gemini was undeniable. Dr. Crewson's team included several other distinguished scientists, such as Dr. Joan H. Fulton, a renowned biochemist specializing in molecular genetics, and Dr. Robert J. Surfling, an expert in virology and immunology. Both were affiliated with the University of Montana during their tenure on Project Gemini.